What's up, guys? We are back once again, and I it's funny how I missed the season finale of Chucky, and the reason why is because I got so busy with work that I didn't have time to watch it. I was so tired. I didn't have time, and I really apologize about that because I wanted to review this. I wanted to give my full thoughts on this show because the show itself, I'm just gonna say this: if you guys are first off enjoying this, that's fine. If you're not, that's fine too. But either way, again, I don't know how I still feel about this show. I really don't, because there are things about this I like, but there's things about this I absolutely I can't stand. And the reason why I say that is because not only okay, if you guys watched it, first off, let me know what you guys think. But at the same time, what was y'all's initial analysis of this film? Because really, I don't think they really showed a lot of what they did, because the way that this ended was, of course, Andy finally getting the trick up on Tiffany and Chucky, taking all the good guy dolls, and then Tiffany's doll takes him hostage while he's going away with the dolls, and it just made you realize, like, okay, here he goes again. He's going to be, in the clutches of Chucky once again, and I'm like, really, bro? Can you not get a break? And I just find that incredibly funny because it just seems like Andy cannot get a break, and that I don't know, man. I don't feel like Andy. I mean, he knows what he's doing, but it's like I feel like they're so, like, oh, we're gonna get rid of him. They're gonna get rid of him, and that's pretty much what I feel like that they do with Andy. It's like, oh, well, we're gonna get rid of him. We're gonna get rid of Andy. We're gonna get rid of Andy. It's like, dude, come on. Andy is the main character. Like, I don't care what anyone says. You want to say, oh, Jake's the main character. He's not, dude. Jake, I mean, I'm going to get into those characters here in a second. But first off, again, if you guys enjoy this show, that's fine. But if you don't like it, that's fine too. I'm just giving my full review of this season. Now, we are getting a season 2 for those of you that do not know. If you're happy about that, okay, great. If you're not, then you don't need to watch it. But at the same time, if you want to watch it to see if it's going to improve, then by all means, because some about this did improve, some of it did not. And what I mean by that it did improve, what I mean is, like, earlier when I did watch this series, I got really tired of them constantly bringing up that Jake's gay. Oh, he's gay. Oh, he's gay. He's gay. It's like, dude, we already freaking know this, and I get so tired of when people want to defend woke crap. And this is what it was. It felt like it was woke. I mean, let's be honest. It was. Some of this Chucky was woke. It was. And the only reason I felt like this was is because it's like they felt like they had to keep reminding you that this character is gay. And then, like, another character was gay, and then another character could possibly be gay. It just got really annoying where it's like you're focusing on someone's sexuality more than the actual freaking, of the show. And it got so damn annoying that not only was I bored through it, but at the same time, I was hoping that Chucky would kill some of these younger characters. I didn't care about Jake. I still don't care about Jake. I don't care about Devin. I didn't care about Junior. I don't care about the one that was his bitch of a girlfriend either, because only thing Devin really did is that he grew up a little bit after losing his mom, unfortunately, and so did, I would say, uh, Jake a little bit. He finally has, I would say, he grew a set of balls. He finally did grow a set of balls because he finally fought Chucky. He finally, decided to, hey, I'm not going to take no more of your crap no more, and I'm going to protect my friends. I'm going to protect everybody. And, at the same time, there was a lot about this in the last episode that kind of made me go, really, really, really. And the reason why I kept saying that was because you had where in moments that didn't make no sense. You had where I understood why Kyle drugged, you know, her, Jake and all of them, but at the same time, I don't see the reason why she couldn't just say, okay, stay here, because again, they possibly could help. But we also don't know with, Tiff doing what she did, we also don't know if she possibly killed Kyle. So we don't know if Kyle's alive. And then with Nika, with Nika, Chucky going back and forth, we don't know if she is alive or she's dead. So we really don't know if she's alive or dead. I'm kind of curious. I'm hoping she's alive. It was very good to see her again. We just didn't get to see her much. Same thing with Andy. They didn't really give the veterans a whole lot of screen time, except for maybe they gave more Tiffany and Brad Dourif, which again, first off, let me say this. I'm thankful for Brad Dourif returning as Chucky. I'm thankful for Jennifer Tilly returning as Tiffany. I'm thankful for Alex Vincent returning as Andy Barclay. I'm thankful for Christine Elise as Kyle. I'm thankful for Fiona Dorff returning as Nika Pierce. I'm very grateful for these actors and actresses returning to these amazing roles. And these are the characters that I care about. These are the characters I love. These are the characters that I want to see. I don't care about these kids. I don't care about Lexi. I didn't care about Junior. I don't care about Jake. I don't care about Dylan. Like I've been saying, I don't care. And I was kind of hoping that Chucky would kill Lexi's mom because she was very annoying. And then she kills her father in the middle of the Frankenstein play. And this is what gets me. Please explain this to me, guys. The girl her little sister, I understand she's dyslexic, okay? I understand that. But at the same time, you get a child that says, oh, I don't want nothing to do with Chucky. I don't want nothing to do with Chucky. Then she gets another good guy doll, and she likes it, and then, she's like, well, where'd it go? It doesn't get brought up again. And then saying that she don't want Chucky, but at the same time, soon as she said, oh, well, I want Chucky after, Jennifer Tilly comes to the, to the benefit, and then she gives her to her after she wants her mother. That makes no sense. That makes no sense. I'm sorry, it doesn't. It makes no sense. It's like, I'm sorry, every one of these kids in here were brats. I don't know how else to say it. They were brats. And for anyone that likes these characters, by all means. But you cannot tell me they were not brats. They were. The little sister was a brat. Lexi was a brat. Devin, he was just a very bland character. Jake, I didn't like his character. He was very bland, very boring, very whiny, and for anyone that is an OG fan like myself, how are you going to relate to a 14, 15-year-old? I'm sorry. I don't understand. I don't understand how you can relate to a 15, 14-year-old during this, hard time during their life. I was 14 and 15, yes, but at the same time, I also know how to deal with things. I also know how to deal with things now. Back then, it was a little harder than expected. But again, to each his own, right? So the whole story, again, I liked how it got shown that Tiffany was the one that actually gave up Chucky to the police. That it wasn't, he got founded by Nika's mother. Because honestly, that's what we all thought. And it was kind of an interesting twist that Tiff, even though she is obligated to Chucky in ways, she also gave him up. Because again, we all know how Chucky gets. He gets very possessive, he gets very maniacal, and then he asks Tiffany to kill Nika when she cares about Nika. She wants a possible relationship with Nika, which I found kind of weird for her character. I'm like, okay, why does she want a relationship with Nika? But the only reason why is because she's, I guess, somehow treats her better, even though I guess in Tiffany's mind she would treat her better than Chucky would. And again, it doesn't make a lot of sense. I understand that, but in her mind she does. And at the same time, we have where Chucky is, there's different parts of Chucky that gets shown. Obviously, we all thought, including myself, that the Chucky that was inside Nika was the main Chucky. That unfortunately he's able to spread into other good guy dolls and be able to control other good guy dolls and be able to create an army, and he does. And at the same time, it doesn't really give you an answer on how he's able to do that, because it says that if he like an innocent kills, and he'll be able to do it. Where does that say that's going to happen? Why would that say it's going to happen? What does that have to do with an innocent killing? Because of course, yeah, Junior used Chucky to kill his father because Chucky manipulated him, but at the same time, it didn't really go into detail of why that would happen. How does that work? It doesn't give you enough explanation. They did not give us enough explanation of a issue of, oh, well, this is why is this, and this is that, and this is that. It doesn't give you that. And I don't like when they don't even give us that much of a explanation. And at the same time, I'm like, okay, But the same, there's so many unknown questions here. Why was, what happened to Kyle? What happened with Andy? What happened to the issue with the good guy dolls? Like, how was that a thing? Like, I know at first he was only able to go into so many good guy dolls. Now he's going, almost wanting to go, global? So it kind of makes it like, okay, how is he able to do that? But they don't explain it. So this is a problem that I think a lot of fans are going to have with this series. Is not only that there's a lot of unanswered questions, there's a lot of dragging, there's a lot of stuff that doesn't make sense, and then what also got me was seeing Tiff actually cut Nika apart for whatever reason. She made her go to sleep. I guess she made her numb, and then she cut her limbs off because I'm guessing she's scared that Chucky's going to come back, because she knows Chucky needs her in a way, but at the same time, she also knows that she can still manipulate Chucky as well as he can manipulate her. So we all know that Chucky and Tiffany have a very perverse, complicated, diabolical relationship. We all know this. It's not science, you know what I mean? It's not like, oh, we don't know this. We all know this. Again, if you pay attention to Child's Play, the whole series, you know that how many times did like, for example, how many times did he say, I'm going to kill you, and then he never killed her, or he did kill her? So it was always back and forth with them. We all know this. So anyone that doesn't think that he would have killed her, yeah, he would, but then again, she'd just come back, like we always know. Same thing with Chucky. We just don't know how. So at the same time, we're still trying to figure out exactly what the main goal is here, at the same time of where is Tiffany going? Where does she have Nika? Where is all the good guy dolls? And what is Chucky's main plan? At the same time, I was very happy that they went into Chucky's past as a child. They didn't really say what motivated him, and at the same time, they showed his relationship with Tiffany, how they met, how everything came to be, and then they went into further detail. So again, there's things about it I liked, there's things about it I disliked, and I'm happy we're getting a season 2. I'm glad that Chucky returned, but at the same time, I wasn't that impressed with the series. There was a lot of cringe moments. There was a lot of cringing in the season finale. Some of it didn't make sense. Some of it was not even necessary, and a lot of answers was not. There was a lot of questions that were not answered, and that is a big problem. And again, if you're one of these people that don't care about that, that is fine. But I do. I want answers. I want to know what happened. I want to know what happened to, this and this. And I know they're teasing the next season. I understand that. But at the same time, they can still just give us a little bit more. And I know Don Machine, he does have an issue with that. That's why a lot of fans have had issues with him. There's been a lot of fans that I've met personally that says that they are focusing too much on a person's sexual orientation in this show rather than the actual story, and that was a big problem in this show, and I will fully agree to that. They need to focus on the story, nothing else. If you want to focus on other things, that is fine, but do not make that the main point of the damn show. So on that note, let me know what you guys thought about Chucky series first season. Let me know what you guys think. Either way, if you agree with me, that's fine. If you don't agree with me, that's fine. If you got something to say, please be polite in the comments down below. If it's going to be negative, then if you disagree with me and you're just going to attack me, you will be blocked. I'm going to say that right now. And at the same time, if you agree with me, okay, that's fine too. But just don't try to get into a argument with someone about this, because it's just a show. We all have our opinions at the end of the day, whether it be right or wrong. It's an opinion, and they're still going to do whatever they're going to want to do at the end of the day. But at the same time, whether you support the show or not, it's going to happen. But let me know what you guys think about it regardless down in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys on the next one.